Archetype and Mythology. Aries Mars fascinated people with its red light, which it emitted especially when it was close to the Earth and opposite the Sun. Mars is generally a planet that constantly challenges the Sun. Compare the rhythm and orbits of the two. It is the god of battles, the lord of battle, and therefore also a proto-demon. It is here that we must not forget that no myth arises without its source in the deep layers of the soul of the people, which knows the ancient connections. But Aries Mars was originally also the god of spring, of universal flowering, the victor over the dark forces of winter. That's why his symbols were the plough and the spear. He was therefore both a symbol of peace and a symbol of combat. This is the expression of both sides of this deity. Whoever conquers winter must fight with all his strength, throw himself blindly into the fight, and not be defeated. The tragedy of the portrayal of Aries Mars is evident in the fable of Cadmus. Cadmus wanted to draw water in Ares' well, but was prevented from doing so by a dragon, which, despite being sacred to Ares, he killed in battle. Aries Mars did not cease to act. And so from the tooth of the dead dragon arose armed men, who among themselves engaged in a battle. Cadmus, as a punishment, had to serve the god of war, and he had to work hard in his service to understand the meaning of the cycle of the world, because he is obliged to serve Ares for one eternal year, i.e., forever. Cadmus thus reflects the other side of the god of war, namely the knowledge that when one gets involved in guilt and reconciliation, it cannot remain without consequences. Therefore, Martian problems, even in the astrological sense, can only be solved by discipline, by commitment to higher values. Human experience is well reflected by the fact that the god of war is utterly powerless when abandoned. His mere domination of the low animal instinct leads to nothing. The power which he disposes of must be deployed in a meaningful way, to be guided and controlled in conjunction with the other powers which are in every man. Aries Mars thus represents a life force that in itself means nothing. Without it, of course, there would be nothing, but he who uses only this power is tragically subject to it because he feels too strong and has already lost. He who has too little of this power is in danger of his existence unless he mobilizes the help of other soul forces in time.